Hey there guys, this is Chauncey J. Kent, and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Academy. So you'll probably have noticed, made a little change in the homestead. It's a little boring, but at least it's not like dirt and random holes and torches in weird places. So, that's all squared away, and we'll do some stuff to spruce this up later, but this is the homestead now, and I'll show you the outside, of course. Have changed the entrance just a bit, so everything's concealed, but we do have stone inside. There is actually a practical reason for that. Enderman, which is a type of mob, it's a tall black creature, can actually pick up soft blocks like dirt, sand, gravel, and things of that nature. So if you have your home constructed out of dirt, or it has holes that just it's a dirt block and then the outside, an Enderman can come along and grab one of those and take it away, and that leaves an entrance into your base that you may or may not know about, which creepers can get into, and then you go in your house and you think you're safe, and a creeper drops in from the ceiling or something, and you're like, oh crap, and then it explodes, and that's not good. So, and yes, I have had that happen to me, and that's exactly why I'm cautioning you against doing that sort of a thing. So yeah, that's kind of that. Because I can. So that very well denotes our entrance there. Lots of torches, and you'll note here we have moved our wheat farm, and it's over here, and we have gathered some wheat. Not a whole lot at this point, because it was much smaller and over there, but I did use some of the iron we got in the last episode to make a bucket, and if you don't know the recipe for that, I'll show you that really quick. Here we go. It is just 3 iron, like that. In a little V shape across the bottom. Okay, so yes, and what we're going to be talking about today is actually one of the other aspects of doing farming, and that is doing a livestock. In this particular case, we're going to be doing cows. In another episode, we'll cover sheep and pigs and rabbits and eventually horses and all the other stuff that you can possibly get. And I'm missing one. Chickens, yes, we'll cover chickens as well eventually. But for the time being, the cows are what are closest and easiest to get hold of, and so that's what we're going to be messing with today. Now, I do need to make some space for them. I'm going to make a pen this size and do the lighting scheme all the way around like that. And put a fence gate on it and all of that. So basically what we're going to do is actually attach it to this one, but on the back side here. So let's see how long these are. I don't remember exactly. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So that's 11 blocks long. We don't need the one because of this, so we want to go 10 blocks out from this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that tells me something I need to know. We need to expand the flat land here a little bit. Now you can stack the fence posts on top of each other and just leave that little ridge there. And that's totally acceptable if that's how you want to do that. But it's not necessary. So, yeah, and that's just a little, making that a little bit more decorative and whatnot. And that grass will eventually go away, but I'd rather just speed up the process. Okay, so there's that side of the pen. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. Okay, so this is the one we want to take out. Alright, excellent. Now we need to make a fence gate for this real quick, and I will show you how to do that, because we just covered fence posts in previous episodes, so the gate is a new thing. And that is pretty simple. It's just sticks on either side and 2 planks in the middle. And there's your oak fence gate. And of course, there are other colors as well for birch and spruce and all the other wood types. You've got jungle and acacia and dark oak as well. And you'll note that food is dropping a little bit, and this is part of the reason we're doing this today. There you go, fence gate, open, close, open, close. Alright, because I have rotten flesh, and I do have this apple, but that won't go very far, and I could make bread, but I don't want to do that because I want to use the wheat I have to breed animals. So, I will show you how to get these guys into a pen. Now, you could try to drag them through an open fence gate and get them in and close it really quick behind you. I've found that there is an easier approach, and I will show you that right now. Now, to get the animals to follow you, you just have to show them the kind of food that they eat and just hold it in your hand. In this case, we're looking at wheat. See how that gets their attention? Now, they're going to move over here really, really slowly because something in 8.1 messed up the AI so they can't swim quickly. I don't know what that's about. So we're actually just going to push them over to the side. Come on. Come on, cow. Up. Come on. No cow. And so this is just a little quirk of the new update, and eventually, hopefully, they will fix that. But as soon as you have them on dry land, they're on their way behind you, and they can navigate these little hills and such. Now, what you want to do is just get them to follow you over here. You jump up on your little thing. They can climb up onto that, and that gets them high enough to jump up there. But now they're stuck in this pen. And since we want them to breed, we'll go ahead and feed each one a wheat. And they do the little love hearts thing, and you get a little bit of experience, and you get a baby cow. Yay! Alright, and since I'm actually hungry, I'm going to have to go ahead and... Well, we'll wait a little bit. With breeding, this guy's not going to grow up for another 20 minutes, so that's going to be 2 Minecraft days, essentially. However, these guys will be ready for breeding in 5 minutes again. So, in the amount of time it takes for him to grow up, you can get 3 or 4 more calves out of these 2. So, it's pretty easy to rebuild your population after you kill some off and whatnot. Okay, so that's basically the cow breeding. We'll go ahead and put some torches on this so that hopefully, whoop, not there. So hopefully mobs won't bother them in the night. There will be dark areas left inside still. Oh, and when you're done, you want to take this down. Otherwise, mobs will be able to wander in there and they will get stuck. Now, that's not a huge deal for like skeletons and for creepers and zombies because, you know, strictly melee, and that's not an issue. For skeletons, though, this actually becomes like a defensive barrier for them because you have to get over it to get to them, assuming you don't have a bow, and yeah, so that's no good. So yeah, you just want to light it up, and you want to make sure that there's no way for mobs to wander in there. Now, like I said, there's still going to be dark areas in towards the center that monsters could potentially spawn into, but they will have a much harder time with it with all the torches around. Plus, the torches just kind of add something. It looks a little bit nice, so if you want your Minecraft world to look a little more decorative, there you go. On this side, the torches actually help the wheat grow faster during the night because it keeps the light levels up, which they would need to grow a little bit. So there is actually a practical reason for that. And eventually, that little water block in the center, which you notice is actually hydrating everything, that's going 4 in that direction, 4 in that direction, 4 in that direction, and 4 in that direction, and it makes just a big square around that one block. So if you're looking for super efficient, low water requirement farms, this is the way to go. Eventually we can cover that with either a lily pad, which is just something you put on it and then you can just walk straight across it, you won't actually fall in, or a carpet, or a half slab. All of those are potential options. I actually prefer the carpet because it's very low profile and it won't allow things to accidentally fall into the water that you can't get to. A lily pad can allow things past it and into the water, so that's not usually the way I go. But really quick, just because we haven't seen this on camera, I'm going to come over here and actually harvest the wheat here, and we will replant seeds, and there you go. Alright, perfect. Now we may still be able to hear them from the house, but I put them far enough away that hopefully that won't be an issue. Let's listen. No, I don't hear them, so must be good to go. Yeah, it's not until I get here that I can hear them. So, when you have to put animals close to where you are sleeping, it's best to do that so that it's hard to hear them from where you're at, or you do like really quiet ones. But potentially you could do like rabbits right here, or sheep aren't too bad. The horses are okay. Chickens are awful, especially in large numbers. Cows can get a little rough when they get up in numbers as well. So, just things to consider, otherwise you'll be sitting in here during the night and drive yourself crazy. But anyway, let's sleep. Alright, and let's see if they are up for a little bit more breeding at this point. Hopefully this stuff will start growing in a little bit faster. As you note, there is just a lot of it now, so that shouldn't be a big deal. Oh, that's a skeleton. That's skeleton. I don't have armor. I don't have armor. Okay. Hey, some bones and some arrows. Thank you, skeleton. Yeah, since last episode, there have been mobs everywhere, so our period of no mobs is just no longer applicable, unfortunately. Okay, so let's... Yes, you can. Alright. Go on. Go on. Yay! Another baby cow. Hooray! Alright, so... That's kind of how breeding works. You see that the first baby cow was not grown up yet, and eventually we'll fill this pen. I'm going to do most of that off camera just because it's going to take a while and you guys don't want to see me just sit here and wait for them to be eligible to breed again. Creeper. And just as... Oh no. I would not be able to sprint. The best way to deal with creepers is to... Apparently I can sprint. Alright, I'll show you. So basically, get their attention, you run right at them, you doing the sprint, and you hit them, and that actually knocks them back far enough that you can back up and get away from the explosion. Now with the stone sword, it's going to take about 4 hits to get them, and obviously better swords are going to do better, but yeah, so that's the cow farming aspect of the homestead farming kind of thing. And of course, as we go along, we'll expand and dig this out and get carrots and potatoes going, and maybe some nether wart out here, and do new pens for the other animals as well. And we'll just have a little path leading out from the door out this way. So that's kind of the plans for what we're doing, and hopefully none of it's too confusing. If you do have questions, of course, leave them in the comments. And yeah, that's it. Pretty much wraps this up. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope it's been helpful. If it has, definitely leave a like on the video. And as always, I will talk at you later.